Hi there. Welcome to another Oracle and Tarot Reviewed. I am Jennifer, and my co host today is Badger. Very good. As usual. I know. The other two may join us. They'll be walking in and out of the room, I'm sure. So we have Jasmine the dog and Patches the other cat. But you never know who might show up. Well, today we are going to review The Light Seer's Tarot by Chris On. I am so excited about these cards, and let me tell you why. Because I just finished doing a live tarot class sort of thing on this channel called In the Tarot, where we went through and we learned all the different aspects to the tarot cards and all the different elements and stuff. The great thing about these cards is it's traditional tarot, like the names of the major arcana, the all of the stuff is traditional. It's still swords and pentacles and cups and wands, but it has the twist on it that we really need, that's more applicable to today. So it's modernized, because some of the tarot, some of the people that have watched the show or took in the tarot, that little tutorial, some of the people have said that they felt like the pictures were old, and they are. I mean, they're 1500 or so years old, maybe even older. But because I think the first tarot deck was really around 13 or 1400 that they were using it, but they also used it to play cards, which is why you have the suits, and the court cards. But these are really great because they really bring in the modern day elements that we need, because we don't live in a time of chariots, right? We don't live in a place that has a lot of towers. So this is a beautiful deck, and it really is just wonderfully updated, and I just can't wait to show it to you. So let's get into it. Let's dive into it. The Light Seer's Tarot by Chris On. And I hope I'm saying that name right. But man, people are really right. I do like these nails. I was skeptical at first, but this is like my third pair of these dark nails, and I'm starting to get used to them. Okay, so first, I want you to see the inside of this box. Look at that. It's a nice little message. Sorry, I can't get the camera angle right. And into the gray we follow, like 1,000 flickering stars. And there in this sunlit hollow, we lose and find what is ours. That is just lovely. It's just, again, more aspects of this that are just so lovely. So, traditional 78 card deck, and of course you have the book. Now, there are some neat spreads in here that I really do like, and some introductory stuff, like connecting with your cards. I always love it when in the book it tells you how to connect with the cards, because some of them have different requirements. So it's always important to see how you need to connect with these cards. And then, of course, do your own ritual, by the way. Just letting you know. I think I'm going to need my glasses. But the readings and the spreads, they're really cool. So let me see if I can shake some of these out for you. So, the readings and the spreads, it tells you to meditate on the situation, right? And that you can, I like this, journaling it, because I actually used to keep a journal of all of my clients' spreads. I know, it's crazy. So here's what I really like. You can draw one, the light of the day, draw. 2 cards is light and shadow spread. I think this is important because this brings in harmony. The Lightworker Illumination spread, Calling in Love spread, and the Soul Joy spread. I mean, that just sounds perfect, right? The Soul Joy spread. This is such a really amazing deck, and Chris On is a designer. I like this. It says, and a magic maker. But these are wonderful and beautiful, and I can't wait for you to see them. And really look at the Ace of Swords. I like how she's got here, I experience brilliant moments of clarity. So there's a nice little there's a nice little affirmation at the end of it, but I like how we've got the light part, the shadow part, and then the real explanation. So having that light, the light seer, the shadow seer, the explanation, and then a nice affirmation at the end of every one of them. So Queen of Wands, look at that. Light, shadow, explanation, and the affirmation. I fill my world with an intense light that connects and incites passions. Huh. This is just wonderful. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to get into these decks. So there's a couple of people that I saw this deck for the first time watching a reader online. And he's an amazing reader, and he is one of those readers that will do like a month, like he reads for Virgo, for instance, for like the whole month, but he does like an hour to an hour and 20 minutes of like a real reading for the month and breaking it down. And he's so incredible, and he uses these cards. And some friends of mine, like I have several friends that use these cards as well, because they're just fantastic. They're just so phenomenal. I wanted to like go through this. Look at that. Just starting out with the Fool. I mean, I don't even know how to express like the interest in this card, because in the old one, it's a guy that's carrying like a knapsack, and he's looking at I really wanted to see. I'm so bad with names, y'all. I can't remember the guy that does the readings, and he's so great. But okay, I digress. I'll look him up. But look at this card. I mean, it's so different from the card that you traditionally see, right? Like the guy that's ready to step off the edge of the cliff. Yeah, he's ready to step off the edge of the cliff, but he's carrying like a little knapsack. He's carrying, he's just sort of carrying the weight of the world or whatever. But she is stepping into light. She's still holding a flower in her hand, just like he is. But look at the flower of life that's down here in this Fool card. She's not being foolish because she's still holding on. She's just leaning out and feeling the exhilaration. She's still holding on. She's taking, yes, a leap of faith, but she's doing it the right way. And I like this. It's like she wants the exhilaration. She wants to feel that freedom. She wants that connection to spirit. But she still is connected to the earth because that's what we're supposed to be, right? I heard this recently from someone else that I work with, that they were like, you can't stay in 5D all the time. You have to be in 3D because that's where we live. So you have to be here and pay bills, and you have to be here to like, just do monotonous things like go to the grocery store. That's what she's doing here. She's connecting to spirit. The flower of life is illuminating like all the stuff that's going on with her, but she's still connected. And there's several different ways that you can see this. right? I mean, there's several different ways that you can look at this and go, okay, well, it's not maybe necessarily that way, or it's not necessarily like, that's not how I see it. And that's totally fine. I mean, that is absolutely fine. But this is just my interpretation. But seeing that updated vision, the magician, oh my gosh, well, he's been around for a while, right? And look at this updated card. I mean, it's actually showing magic. Like, he's created a universe. Still has the traditional symbolism of the infinity sign, but this is like, it looks like he's created a universe. How amazing! How amazing! Um, and then here's the cover of the cover of the box is the High Priestess. Okay, now here's something I really, really love about her, and I don't know if you can see it that well, but, and I'm trying to tilt it so you can see it, but her eyes in like one angle are open and closed. So they're sort of, her eyes are open and closed. And I can't make the angle perfect, but this is an amazing, amazing card. I mean, it really is. Look at that. Having both open and closed eyes. Okay, so then we go to the Empress. Very nice. The Emperor. And if this isn't modern, I don't know what is. Look at him. I mean, he looks like a modern day emperor. He looks like he's doing magic himself, but this is just incredible. The Hierophant. And the Hierophant in this one is like super happy. Super happy. Not sitting on a throne, but super happy. The Lovers. Very beautiful. Okay, so here is a Chariot, but it doesn't look like the one from the old cards, right? This is definitely in motion. And it looks like something that Cinderella would have ridden on, to be honest with you. A little magical. Strength. Wow. So she's not just taming the lion, she is the lion. And they've got a lamb in front of her. Look, still has the traditional symbol of the infinity sign there. Ah, the Hermit. One of my favorite cards. Seriously, one of my favorite cards. Not afraid to be alone here. The Wheel of Fortune. Just called the Wheel in this deck. Justice. Looking at her own reflection and looking at how different it is. Seeing two sides of the story there, right? Oh, this one is wonderful. Look at this. The Hangman. It looks like something from Cirque du Soleil. Truly. Okay, Death and Rebirth. The Death card is now called Death and Rebirth in this deck. That's really important. Temperance. Temperance is typically always a female, but this is bringing in some of that wonderful masculine energy, right? Oh my gosh, the Devil. I mean, there's a song that's like that used to, it was like, it's an old song, that the devil knocked on her door and she's like, oh Lord, it's the devil, would you look at him? They'd never thought that he'd have blue eyes and blue jeans. This is somebody that I wouldn't necessarily kick out. That's a handsome devil there. And the Tower. Now, this is an unusual looking tower, right? This is a very different tower. This is a nature's thing. There's a squirrel. There's like it looks like mushrooms or butterflies or birds. This is a really there's a lot going on here. This is nature's tower, and it's fascinating how it's being struck by lightning, because this is what happens in nature, right? I mean, we really see trees getting struck by lightning in nature. Speaking of lightning, look at the star. She's really connected there. I mean, she is truly connected. And she's like, it's almost like she's got a leash on the star, like she's pulling it down to her. The moon. Oh my gosh. Again, if you've ever heard any of my shows before, you know how much I love the moon. And there we have. So typically in the traditional tarot, I see one as a dog and one as a wolf. In this one, I think it is just representing your, you've got a domestic side, you've got a feral side, and it's, this is just, this is an amazing card. Amazing. Oh, the sun. Wow. That's a joyful card. Judgment. And I like to see this one because it feels like to me she's releasing judgment. Oh, okay, here comes my co-host. Sorry about that. The world. So wonderful. And I love that her dress is a rainbow. Then we start moving into the actual minor arcana. And I'm going to go through these rather quickly. Because I just want to hit the highlights and show you like the updated versions. So Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. It looks like she's sitting in an apartment, or that she's just finished practicing. Maybe practicing using the wands. Three of Wands. I mean, a surfer girl. That's awesome. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven. 8. 9. Okay. I love this because she does look a little war-torn. She does look like she's being really guarded, just like the 9 of Wands in the traditional. 10 of Wands. This is literally moving on. Page. Knight. Queen. A gorgeous Queen of Wands. And still has a cat. King of Wands with that great lion. Ace of Cups. Oh. Two of Cups. There's the Three of Cups, all in ready to celebrate. Oh, and they're looking at the Big Dipper. Four of Cups. This isn't how I thought it was going to be. Five of Cups. It's still got some of that traditional flavor. I love this one. Six of Cups. How the man and the dog like grew together from child and puppy. Oh, that just, my heart. Okay, Seven of Cups. Making a decision. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. There's the 10 of Cups in the rainbow. Perfect illustration. Page. Knight of Cups. Queen. Oh my gosh. Again, another beautiful queen. King of Cups. And now we move to the swords. Ace of Swords. Well, that's some kind of new beginning, isn't it? Two of Swords. Still has a lady that's blindfolded. Three of Swords. Feeling that heartbreak. There's still rain in the distance. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Again, feeling that like stress. Six of Swords. Rescued in a rowboat. Seven of Swords. Still looks like he's trying to disarm the enemy. Eight of Swords. Yep. Bound up. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. There's your page. Knight. And actually, he looks like something that you would see in like a movie. Right? Okay, here comes my co-host again. Sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. He just walks through here. Queen of Swords. King of Swords. It's another sort of biker dude. And then, of course, Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. And that's just gorgeous. God, that's a gorgeous picture. Five of Pentacles. Still looks like it's on a church, too. Six of Pentacles. Giving, giving. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. There's the 9. Woohoo! Oh, and here's the 10 of Pentacles. And look what's here. It's another illustration of the Tree of Life, right? So great. Page. Knight. That beautiful Queen of Pentacles. And there's the King. This is such a beautiful, beautiful deck. And look at the back of these cards. They're just so lovely. They're simple, but they're so dramatic. And that's I think what I really appreciate these is that they have this modern twist, but they have a different kind of that drama to them. And I love that. Chris on. This is a crazy, crazy gorgeous deck. I can't even do justice to it by like what I'm showing you here. I mean, it's that nice. And I think that having used this deck, it's amazing. I mean, it really is. And I was looking for the name of that guy, and I mean, it's crazy that I can't remember the name of the gentleman that introduced me to these cards, but they are in fact wonderful. I was like, this will be really easy to find, right? No, not if you have as many subscriptions as I do. And his name is Nicholas Ashbaugh. And if you get the opportunity to go and listen to some of his readings, I highly recommend it. He's a very thorough reader. He's a really good reader. And listening to him once a month tell me what's going to happen is it's phenomenal. It's really awesome. And he is the one that introduced me to these cards. I love the messages on them. And I love the little affirmations at the end of each description. I highly recommend them. If you are interested in buying them, you can buy them from Hay House. And I also recommend that you go to Hay House and get on their email list, because when they have sales, they will put their card decks on sale for like anywhere from $5 to $9. And you can get a deck of cards like this really inexpensively. And it's so worth it. I also sell these in my Amazon store, and all of those links will be below. You do not have to buy them from me, but if you want to, your link is there. I appreciate you listening to me today. Thank you for joining me and Badger in his bath. It's a little early in the morning for me. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, day, wherever you are in your journey. And don't forget to check out these cards, the Light Seers Tarot, and let me know what you think. If there's a card deck that you're interested in me previewing before you're ready to buy them, please send me an email at metaphysicalroundtable@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out some of the other shows on this channel and our other channel, Readings at the Round Table, where you can also get your weekly and monthly predictions for your zodiac sign. It's great. Again, thank you so much for joining me, and if you're enjoying this content, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.